somebody, he put him heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Girl, you sweet life, fat down, fat down. If I tell you, say I love you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Fanta for those of you that don't know me, and today we're going to be answering questions that nobody asks while I eat, because why not? Why not? But anyways, today I got Spanish food, from my local, sorry guys, the lighting is not great. I'm gonna work with it. I got their rice and beans. It's already rice and beans, not white rice, but look. It doesn't look appetizing on the thing, but guys, I don't know. Beans with that. Oh, these are this is red beans. This is actually not chicken. This is hen, guys. You've had hen, let me know. I've had it before for sure, but let's take our first bite before we get into it. Real good. This is what I mean by it's not white rice. It's like the rice and beans. I think this is lentils, but anyways. There's also plantain in there, which we love. So the first question we're going to ask myself is, what is my biggest pet peeve? Not that anybody asks, but y'all, my biggest pet peeve is a person that is overly selfish. Yeah, overly selfish. And I feel like sometimes, yes, you gotta be selfish, especially as a person that grew up in an African household. They'll continue to walk all over you until you put yourself first in certain aspects of your life. But people that are overly selfish and that could care less how their decisions could affect other people around them is just a no-go for me. I cannot, I can't be around you if you're that type of person. Disrespectfully respectful, I don't know, but that's just overly selfish and not my type of vibe. You could stay away though. Yeah, no. Oh my god, people also with no self-awareness, I wouldn't say this is number one or all the way up there when it comes to my pet peeve, but people that genuinely lack self-awareness kind of scare me. It's just bro, it's sometimes it's just read the room. People that are overly self-centered and again could care less about people around them. I feel all of this kind of ties together. You see the pattern. Yeah, you begin to notice a pattern, but it's just why aren't you considerate? Yeah. The last thing, when it comes to my pet peeve, I don't like when people are late. And mind you, I've been late to things, and I will be late to things in the future because there's certain things you can't control. But if we plan something and you're 30 minutes, an hour late, and you don't communicate that, and you're gonna be late, I don't mind people being late, but just communicate. Don't wait till the time to be oh yeah, I'm gonna be 30 minutes or that actually irritates me, because it's I myself I try to be mindful of other people's time, and that's all I want back. So if you're gonna be X amount of minutes or hours even late, just let me know in advance, because I could find something to do instead of just sitting there waiting for you, knowing that you're not gonna be here for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes. Please, just let me know. That's all I ask for. Yeah, who can relate? The next question is, what is one thing I'm trying to improve on myself? I'll give you guys two. So the first thing is definitely consistency. I feel I have so much that I want to get done, especially when it comes to becoming an influencer, my social media career. And I feel the biggest setback for me is being inconsistent. I don't know. I think part of the reason is, the huge reason is school. But right now, for being honest, it's summertime, you know. I could although I don't have much time in my hands because I am working full-time and I recently got promoted in my job. Yay. But I still could find, you know, times to, you know, create content, you know, film, edit, post, you know. But my thing is too, like, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so like I gotta kind of know exactly what I'm gonna film, which in reality, like, the type of content I want to produce is like lifestyle content majority, you know, of the time, which doesn't really come with planning, you know. You just film as you go. But sometimes, like, it does require like an agenda, like, okay, I'm doing XYZ this day, this is what time I'm gonna leave the house, this is done at 30, you know, some sort of structure, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think mostly, like, one thing I am trying to change or improve on is being consistent. The second thing was the perfectionism, but kind of snuck that in there. So yeah, guys, next question. Wait, before the next question, let's take a few bites because why am I not eating? Yeah. This is good. It's just a little salty, but hey. Yeah, I wanted chicken stew, but I guess they don't have that today. And this is the closest thing. Also, am I the only one that, like, prefers dark meat over white meat? I just feel like dark meat is just more tender, more juicy, you know. It is more fatty, which when I make it, I cut out the fat, like, especially chicken thigh. But chicken legs, yo, give me that any day. I haven't even put the beans on there yet. The next question is, what are some things that I am proud of? Honestly, I'm proud of a lot of things, like, that I've done, that I've accomplished. But if I had to name a few, and if you guys want to know more, you can actually ask me questions. Yeah. I would say one of the things is working while in college. I feel like a lot of people don't understand, but like, working while in college is a lot, like, literally. And especially, I'm someone that accomplished so much. Like, I'm a campus leader. I started 3 clubs on campus. I'm also an ambassador, orientation leader. I do so much other things. Like, sometimes I even forget what I'm a part of. But yeah, so academics first and foremost too, like, you know, being on top of everything academically. So it's just like working on top of that, like, with school, is truly a lot. Oh, I also I'm a part of the SGA board now, and I was also asked to join and serve on the committee as a student representative. So I am proud of myself for a lot of things, honestly. But yeah, just back to the main thing, I'm working while in school is a lot. So I feel like work study is cool because it's on campus and it's a limited amount of hours. But when you work outside of school, the discipline that comes with that, because again, like, the more hours you work, the more money you get. So you'll, like, find any free time to work more hours because you're getting more money. So it's like, that's the way I think of it. So that can really distract you in a way, because like, you're chasing the money, but it's like you're not realizing, like, oh shoot, like, I am putting so much time into this when this was supposed to be like a side thing just to earn extra money. So I think just being able to clock that at the right moment, and like, basically just remind yourself, yes, I'm working to just get some extra money. You know, that's not the main thing or my main focus at the moment, because school is in session, right? So it's a little advice mixed into this. So yeah. So another thing I am proud of myself for is being focused on my goals. Like, I feel like I know my goals for the most part, and I stay focused, and I love that about myself. Like, I don't let things distract me, things such as, like, you know, friendships, relationships, like, you know, I don't let any of that distract me, and I'm very thankful for that. That I have that within myself. So yeah, staying focused on my goals is another thing that I'm proud of. Oh, the last thing I'll share that I'm proud of is getting back into content creation, because I don't think like most of you understand, like, but it does mean a lot to me for me to become an influencer. Like, I've been wanting to do that since I was like a little girl, and I feel like, yes, inconsistency has kind of like paused that for a bit, but also you never know. Like, I feel like everything does happen for a reason. Being in the spotlight at a very young age could be a lot, so that's probably why, like, you know, God had other plans for me, which I'm thankful for, because I'm going into my senior year of college. I'm graduating college, you know. Who knows if, you know, I became that influencer really early on, and maybe I couldn't even go to college because of everything else that, you know, I would have had to do. I don't know. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and although I may not know that reasoning exactly, all I could do is like assume, I guess, but maybe right, maybe wrong, who knows. Only God does. Only Allah does, period. All right, y'all, I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed me answering questions that nobody asked, but if you want a part 2, I can definitely do that. Oh, guys, I didn't even try my plantain, and I didn't even pour my beans, so let's do that right now. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa. I wish you guys could really see this in like a light. Try my plantain. Alright guys, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other videos you want to see, and also let me know if you want a part 2 of this, and also let me know if you want to actually ask me questions for me to do a Q&A that way. Let me know, and let me know what food you want me to have, yeah, to try. I've tried like a lot of different cuisines, but just recommend anything. And yeah, bye guys. Bye. Okay, bye.